Hi guys, and welcome to episode 2 of the A-10CII Pro Tips series. Today we'll be covering how to customize your multifunction color displays, the MFCDs, to enhance your workflow in the A10. This is another one of those tips that newer pilots to the A10 may be unaware of. In short, you can customize the selection and order of the MFCD pages to your liking. This is a great way to increase your efficiency in the aircraft, particularly when using the sensors like the targeting pod, Mavericks, and tactical awareness display. First, let's talk about how to change the MFCD layout. This is the same process on both of the MFCDs. Around the MFCDs are the OSBs, or option select buttons. There are 4 direct access buttons on each MFCD, highlighted here. This means you can have up to 4 pages of your choice displayed on each MFCD. By default on the left, you'll have the TAD, Dismiss, Load, and MAV pages. By default on the right, you will have the TGP, Stat, CDU, and Message pages. To start, press and hold on any of the direct access button OSBs until Display Program appears. Then, choose the page you would like to display on one of the 4 available slots. For example, we will choose the TAD page. Once it's highlighted, press the direct access button you would like to replace. Once you've finished, short press on any of the direct access buttons to return to home. We can now see that the TAD page has replaced the MSG page on the right MFCD. There is no optimal order for the MFCDs, but I can recommend you my personal layout based on experience. On the left MFCD, I have the TAD, the Dismiss, the Load, and the MSG page. On the right, I have the TGP, MAV, CDU, and the Dismiss page. The reason behind this is twofold. Having the TAD available to you at all times goes a long way towards improving your situational awareness and navigation, especially in bad weather or during night operations. I prefer to set the TAD page as active and leave it there for the whole mission. I only switch to the message page if I receive a message from another unit. You are not likely to use the message page unless you are using data link, so feel free to replace it if you want. On the right side, I have the TGP and MAV pages side by side. This is because you are very likely to be using the MAVs if they are available to you, as they are some of the best weapons on the A10. The capability of the Mavericks is greatly enhanced when combined with a targeting pod. This is because the TGP sensor is much more capable at locating targets than the MAV sensor. For this reason, you'll be using it in conjunction with the Mavericks if available. Having both the TGP and MAV pages on a single MFCD avoids the need for you to change the sensor of interest with coolie hat long when in the heat of combat. You can instead use coolie hat right short to cycle through the pages. This is a minor difference, but every second counts when in the combat area. Next, I have the CDU in the default position, followed by the Dismiss page to see my active weapon profiles. The reason I have chosen to replace the stat page is that you are only likely to use it once per mission at the start, when configuring your slew rate or helmet symbology. You can also choose to have less than 4 direct access buttons, which might be useful for some situations. As a side note, in the event that one of your MFCDs is damaged by combat, you can remain combat effective by reassigning your remaining MFCD to the functions you need, particularly the TAD, Dismiss, TGP, and MAVs. I know I've personally RTB'd many times in the past when one of my MFCDs was damaged, without realising I still had use of my targeting pod. So, hope that helps guys, thanks very much for watching. If you have a suggestion for a future video, leave me a comment. If you found the video useful, please do leave a like as it really helps the channel.